see him, but he's right there, I promise. Our soccer expert, Matt Wisen, and two teams in a very bumpy road, but a road to redemption nonetheless, Matt Wisen. These two teams have had very tough games. Eastmont started at 1.1-5, and now they're both in the thick of it, tied for second place. This is normally we say it's a war of attrition. This is a war of two very resilient teams.
Yeah, both teams maybe the season hasn't played out quite how they wanted it to. They're finding themselves both in a four-way tie for second place in the league right now, and fighting for their lives, basically. Trying to win that home game, play-in game next Tuesday, and a lot on the line. Eastmont looking for a little bit of payback as they found some hardship at the hands of Moses Lake at the Mavericks last time they saw each other, and fell 1-0 in a tightly contested match. And so Eastmont's trying to get a little bit of redemption tonight, a little payback, as well as hoping to find their way into that playoff spot.
Now, how big is that loss for Moses Lake? The last time we saw them, they had a good half, but still, it was a 7-0 loss to Wenatchee here in the Wenatchee Valley. How big is that loss looming right now, considering what it did to their goal differential and what it would be like for them if it had been a tie, a win, or perhaps just a loss by 1 goal or 2 instead of 7?
Yeah, if they could have not had that 7-goal differential added to their score right now, they find themselves 7 goals in the negative on differential throughout the season. And WIAA, their playoff formula, that plays a role in it. And so if they could have clawed a few of those goals back, that would have been played pretty huge. Eastmont's sitting at a +1 right now in goal differential. So, I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
Absolutely. And now that we've talked about Moses Lake, let's talk about the Wildcats. A rough start to the season. 1-5 record at one point, then losing some players to some overseas travel. And we've spoken in the past about what a motivator adversity can be. It seems like this team coalesced, this team came together, and it's pulling itself out of the hole, one win at a time.
Yeah, we did talk about Eastmont, and you know, when you go down a few players throughout the season, you get what you might lose maybe in some results. You pay off down the road when those players have some experience on the pitch, and now they might be seeing some of the benefits coming back to them. I mean, Eastmont's won 3 of the last 3 games, and since that 1-5 record to begin with, they've kind of been back and forth, win-loss, win-win, loss-loss, but they found some success in the latter quarter of this season, and now they're kind of looking to string together some more momentum.
Absolutely. It's not too late at all to punch their ticket to perhaps postseason fate, and we'll tell you all about it when we take this, after we take this quick break. We'll be right back. This is NCWLIFE. Don't go away.
Right now at Les Schwab Tires, it's the Best for Less sales event. Save up to $120 instantly on a set of 4 tires. Choose from a wide selection of our longest-lasting, best-performing tires, and every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty. With a 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. It's our best deal on our best tires with the best service in the business. Get more from less.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. With professional-grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go right away to our starting lineups. First, the visiting Moses Lake Mavericks. Jumping onto the pitch with goalkeeper Number 0, Dalton Freidig. Number 2, Henry Peña. Number 4, Kyle Wildbank, the co-captain. Number 7, Kevin Segura. Number 8, Juan Landeros. Number 13, Joaquin Cervantes. Number 15, Filemon Sanchez. Number 16, Andrew Calderon. Number 18, co-captain David Martinez. And number 20, Miguel Arriola. Number 21, Devon Roybal. The head coach of the Mavericks is Miguel Segura, assisted by Eric Chaporta, Edgar Nava, Henry Garcia, Fernando Garcia, and Greg Alvarado. Head trainer is Lilibeth Rodriguez. And we'd like to send a quick shout out to Jesus Chuy Pimentel, team manager, who treated us extraordinarily kindly while we were down there gathering all this information for you guys. Now let's go. Do we have the time to go for this? We do. The Eastmont starters. Number 1, goalkeeper senior Brandon Jimenez. Happy senior night. Number 2, Eli Pefferman. Number 3, Giancarlo Cordero. Number 5, Estani Avilés. Number 7, Jose Valencia, senior. Happy senior night. Number 9, Ángel Ortega. Number 11, Juan Adame. Number 15, Mikey Guillen. Number 17, Rogelio Hernandez. Number 18, Yanni Alvarado. And number 21, Jaden Espinosa. The Wildcats are coached by our good friend Vidal Hurtado, assisted by Jesus Pedrosa, Manny Lopez, Ismael Murillo, Eric Duffy, and Robert Martinez. Head trainer is Megan McCart. And we'd like to send a quick shout out to our good friend Matt Kimmel. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we go to the first half of play here at Wildcat Stadium. Don't go away.
A ductless unit from Carrier can keep anyone comfortable. Take Shelly, for instance. She finds me time in her new attic-turned-home gym. And with her Carrier ductless unit, the temperature is always perfect, no matter how intense her workout gets. Carrier. Total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
At Abby's, Toppings to the Edge is a promise we've kept for 60 years and counting. We load our pizzas with fresh ingredients, quality meats, and real cheese, so every bite is legendary. If you can find a better pizza, buy it. Abby's, you just can't top it. Right now, every day is Taco Tuesday at Abby's. Our Taco Especial is on sale 7 days a week. This giant pizza serves up to 6 people and is at a very special price. Order at abbys.com. Give us a call or just drop by. We're family-owned Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
Welcome back to Wildcat Stadium here in beautiful East Wenatchee. Last minute huddles for both teams. The Wildcats decked in red with great big numbers, bless them. And let's see, white stripes down the side, white socks as well. The Moses Lake Mavericks dressed in whites, in a style reminiscent to the old Real Madrid uniform, white from head to toe with great big blue numbers as well. Before the break, we forgot to mention the people in charge of the action today. Central referee is Marco Gutierrez, assisted by Jesus Landa and Tiago Campbell.
Yeah, beautiful night. It's
lovely night.
Yeah. Very nice night. Been a little bit on the temperamental side this spring, the weather.
Isn't it always in the spring, though?
Yeah, maybe my patience for it is wearing a little bit thinner every
that
year.
could very well be it. Yes,
I just
indeed.
noticed a little bit more
Very well could be it. All right, folks. The Wildcats, decked in red, as we said, are going to take care of the action from right to left on your screen. And the Moses Lake Mavericks are going to do their thing from left to right on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, a quick shout out to my buddy Matthew Kimmel, fighting the good fight over there. Watching this, hopefully. Sending you all kinds of love. And as always, go Cougs. 40 on the clock, 25 on the pitch. We are in business here. As soon as this fine gentleman by the name of Marco Gutierrez blows his whistle, he checks with one partner, checks with the other, and we are in business here at Wildcat Stadium. Glad to have you with us. Moses Lake against Eastmont. On the move is Cordero. Cordero and Alvarado. Alvarado back to Jimenez. The long pitch upfield. Defensive effort by Wiltbank with a bit of trouble connecting with his own goalkeeper. Before the forwards for Eastmont could get there, Mr. Freidig dives and stops the ball. The push-up field by Peña, recovered by Guillén, switching to the left side. Cordero up the field. Will it stay in bounds? It will not. Ball belongs to the Moses Lake Mavericks. Would like to thank our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air and Heating and Cooling in Wenatchee. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Give them a call today, 509-662-6842. If it gets any warmer, we might have to give them a call indeed.
Yeah,
Cordero.
Thanks for the reminder. I need to have my springtime service, which I'm running a little late on.
Well, that's why they paid me the big bucks. Guillén on the move. Hernandez painting the stripe. Ball goes out of bounds, says Mr. Landa. It will be a throw-in for Moses Lake. The pivoting header that time. Oh, the fancy little heel touch by Arreola. Connecting, switching across the center alley. Landeros turning back to the center circle. The short touch by Cervantes. Fighting against a couple of windmills there. Calderon. Cervantes opening the game up to the left side. A bit too tough to handle for Segura. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the home team, the Eastmont Wildcats. Hopefully the nerves don't get the best out of these two teams, because these are two teams who have managed to get some momentum, but they're still in dire need of the points. The long touch controlled easily by Jimenez. Jimenez directing traffic this way, that way. Straight up Route 1, straight up the middle. The header by Avilés. Control on defense by Peña. Recoup by Ortega, switching to the back. Back to Ortega. Yours, mine, yours. Tag, tag, tag. Raise your hand if you've had too much sugar today. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball. Cordero going to fetch it. I can't really see the crowd, Matt Wisen. Can you help me out here? Yeah, sizable crowd, as a lovely evening of soccer deserves. Defensive header by Roybal. The shot from outside. A good effort by Eastmont that perhaps deserved better than Matt Wisen.
Yeah, he's going to regret looking back and seeing himself with that shot right there. Volleys are never easy across your body, but certainly a great chance.
Freidig to midfield, collecting it as Calderon. Cervantes. Outside touch. Defensive effort that time by Adame. Moses Lake trying again. Sanchez. And That one is Ortega. All the way back to Jimenez. Battle in the midfield. Guillen. Touch to the back. Espinosa. In a battle with Sanchez. Sanchez. Cervantes. Cervantes. The bard of soccer. Martinez. Martinez. The bounce back right to him. The shot. Martinez. Off of Alvarado. And the hands of the goalkeeper Jimenez. On his senior night. 4 minutes. 59 seconds on the clock. We're still tied at 0-0. 1-on-3. Moses Lake has the numbers. They have the ball. Landeros. Bit of a battle in the circle. Guillen prevailing for Eastmont. Hernandez. Hernandez. Good takeaway. Cleanly done, says the referee. The through ball. Looking to find Sanchez. Doesn't work. This could be interesting if they find the space. It's Ortega. Aviles. The triangulation back to Ortega. Inside the box. Good move. What a shot. Oh, my goodness. What a combination inside the box that time, Matt Wisen. And ultimately, it looks like it was Cordero.
Yeah, strong save there.
Good
luck.
I was just going to say, and Friday, monumental in closing the angle and not allowing the shot. But we do have a corner kick. The floor is yours, Wisen.
Yeah, I'm just going to say a strong save. He held his ground, cut off the angle, and ended up blocking the shot. Had to kind of risk a little bit there, but did well.
The corner kick all the way to the far post. Guillen trying to find somebody. Ball bounces away. Ortega is going to let it slide out of bounds. Throw in. Ortega taken away by Segura. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Adame restarting the action. Hernandez. Ball goes out of bounds again. 6:43 says the clock. Throw-in for Eastmont. The header. Looking to find Valencia. No such luck. Rejected by the back line of Moses Lake, and now Hernandez will take care of this throw-in. Must be the fourth consecutive throw-in now, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, they're liking that sideline over there.
Now the ball bounces off the foot of an Eastmont player. It looked like it was Hernandez again, but play resumes, and it is Moses Lake on the move. Segura. Martinez. Wilbank. Peña. Oh, the takeaway that time. Nimbly done by Valencia. That one's Valencia keeping it alive. Has to turn to the back. Pefferman. We hadn't said his name yet. He's normally a stalwart of the back line. Espinosa under some pressure. Landeros with a cloud on his torso. Cordero. In a battle with Landeros, ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball. 7 minutes, make that 8 minutes right on the dot. Abby's Pizza, here we go. For more than 50 years, Abby's has proudly served the Northwest with toppings to the edge, 100% real cheese and freshly rolled dough. Order online at abbys.com.
Well, I'm officially useless for the rest of the night. I was been thinking about pizza all day long.
That is abbys.com. ABBYS. There's begins to be a little bit of action at the Eastmont bench. Action continues. The fancy little touch that time by Calderon, opening the game up to the left side. Segura. Bit of a chipper there. Looking for Landeros. Instead it finds Cordero for Eastmont. That one is Valencia. Valencia and Ortega. Ortega and Valencia. Good ball. Sending it out of bounds will be Peña. No, it stays in bounds. Oh, leaves one behind. Tries for two. Good effort that time by Valencia. Now trying is Ortega down the same flank. Roy Ball with more urgency than style, clearing the ball out, and it will be Eastmont, who's starting to inch a little closer to the gate defended by Mr. Dalton Friday, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, both teams are playing pretty decent. They've had some good rounds of possession and knocking the ball around. They both look fairly composed. Last time we saw Moses Lake, they were struggling with composure, really struggling with their shape, especially in defense. And tonight they have much better shape. They're much better, more connected with each other, playing the ball quicker. A couple reactive plays and just trying to clear it out to safety. But other than that, this is I know we're only 10 minutes in to the first half, but quite a different team that we saw last time at Wenatchee.
Guillen. Defensive header that time by Wildbank. Second header by Roy Ball. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont once again. Alpine Air and Heating and Cooling. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Call 509-662-6842. That is 662-6842. Substitution coming. It will be Eastmont sending out number 20, Brian Guzman, to the pitch. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What a shot from the outside, 6 yards out.
Golden opportunity. And, one thing I didn't mention, I think one of the Moses Lake's first goals they gave up at Wenatchee was something just like that, where they let the ball bounce on a corner kick or a throw-in inside the 6-yard box. Just as a defense, you can never let it just bounce like that. You've got to have a foot on it or a head on it.
The shot by Hernandez, it looked like Andres Hernandez himself on the move. Being marked by Calderon. Touch to the back. Retreating a little bit. Long push-up field by Eastmont. A bit too tall of an order for Valencia. The pass that time was by Adame, the right back. There's Cervantes trying to connect with Landeros. Will be Cervantes taking care of the throw-in. And now it's Landeros. Landeros down the stripe. Peña. Martinez. A bit of a shove there. Right in front of, very close to the assistant referee. Play continues. Avilés, the heel touch. Good communication with Valencia. Back to Avilés. Ortega across the center alley for Espinosa. Guzman, bit of a shove there. Guzman with the takeaway. This could be interesting. The good ball. Does it find Sanchez? It does. Good ball movement that time. Landeros. Not what he had intended for sure. 12 minutes, 41 seconds into this. The first half of play. We're still tied at 0. Apple Valley Honda. Test drive a new Honda today at Apple Valley Honda in East Wenatchee. Apple Valley Honda committed to preserving the environment, not only with fuel-efficient vehicles, but also with other eco-friendly actions and alternatives. Landeros. Stop by Adame. Adame. Hoping for the best. Not my favorite tactic, but it might work. Oh, it just missed. It just missed the outstretched foot of an Eastmont player. It looks like it was Avilés, but Friday got there first. There's a substitution coming. Thank you very much, Matt. Looks like Peña will take a seat. We'll tell you in a second who has entered this contest. It's a Moses Lake substitution. Cervantes. Good takeaway that time. Looks up. Shot across. The soft touch. And the ball sails just a little high and wide. Good combination from the right side, Matt Wisen. And that final touch that perhaps deserved better. Off the foot of number 5 for Eastmont, Aviles.
Yeah, I thought the keeper got a toe on that to send it out wide, but either way, I mean, Eastmont's trying to take advantage of those wide spaces down on the flanks and get some crossing balls in. And Moses Lake's doing well, you know, but it's their stopgap. The keeper coming up strong, fortunately, for Moses Lake, because otherwise we could be looking at least a 2-0 lead right now if he wasn't having such a strong game.
Substitution for go ahead, Matt Wisen.
No, that does show good signs though. I mean, the keeper's on his game tonight. He's doing well. He's got confidence right now, and if it becomes a game like it was at Moses Lake,
1-0 victory for
1-0 victory for the Mavericks. It could be very important that they've got a keeper that's had some quality touches already.
The substitution for Moses Lake was number 3, Eddie Cruz. Eddie Cruz has entered the contest for the Mavericks. 15 minutes, 22 seconds into this first half of play. We're still knotted up at 0 here in East Wenatchee. There is Mr. Cruz himself. Landeros, the long ball. Trying to find Segura. There's Segura, the header. Defensive effort by Pefferman. The half bicycle kick there. Trying to put out the fire now is Valencia. Good combination back to Valencia. Pushing it to the side now for Ortega. Ortega with the ball to the top of the D. The heel touch, Valencia. Right-footed touch by Aviles. Couple of bounces there. Trying again is Cordero. Whistle on the play. It will be a Moses Lake ball. What did the referee see there, Matt Wisen? I did not see anything illicit, but
he charged the player a little bit and had some contact after the ball was played.
Mr. Friday requiring the help of a teammate getting his shoelaces tied. And it will be Mr. Wildbank restarting the action for the Mavericks. Coldwell Banker, Cascade Real Estate. Call Coldwell Banker, Cascade Real Estate for all your real estate needs in Central Washington. 509-888-8887. There's a shot from way outside. Mr. Jimenez watches it sail by. Not a major concern. And it will be a goal kick for Eastmont. We have another player holding on to a penny there on the Moses Lake bench. We'll see in a second who it is. It looks like it was the player that was subbed for, Mr. Peña. So he might just be standing up to get some blood flowing, because we can see him massaging his leg there. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Moses Lake. Martinez, one of the co-captains. Defensive effort by Guillem. Ball goes out of bounds again. Throw in for the Mavericks. Guillen, Martinez on the recovery. The pivoting header by Cervantes. The push-up field nicely done by Ortega. Has one to beat. Taken away by Wildbank. This is a completely different Moses Lake team, Matt Wisen. This is a team that has grown a lot.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed, because this is not the same team we saw.
Not at all.
A month or so back.
Ball goes out of bounds. A throw in for Moses Lake. Martinez and Sanchez battling with Cordero. Cordero prevailing this time. The short touch by Aviles, trying to find the outlet touch. Aviles, and now Ortega. Ortega inside the box. The shot, Ortega! With two waiting in the box, and one of them expressing his disappointment at the fact that Ortega tried for the personal maneuver instead of shooting across, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, but if you're feeling it, and it's that point, you got to keep your head down. You got to keep your knee over that ball and keep it low and hope for some kind of rebound. So the players that you passed up on passing the ball to can have a shot at getting a rebound shot.
We play inside the circle now with Ortega. Guillen. Twitch touch to the right side for Cordero. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw-in for Eastmont. The long pitch upfield. Aviles, marked by Roybal. And Roybal sending it to the corner kick, third corner kick of the half for these Eastmont Wildcats. The short touch. To the top of the box now goes Guillen from way outside. The effort sails out of bounds, but it was a Moses Lake player who made it so. So it's a throw-in for Eastmont. Cordero. There's the throw-in, Cordero. The header. Moses Lake needs to clear that one quickly because here's Aviles. There they do. Espinosa. Hernandez. Touch to the back. Combination doesn't work. This could be a good counter for Moses Lake. Sanchez. Opening the game up to the left side for Segura. Segura. Right-footed touch. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez, and he loses control of the ball. Did the grass play him a dirty trick there? Perhaps that's what happened. Still a good opportunity, good combination from flank to flank by Moses Lake. 20 minutes, 42 seconds into this first half of play. We're still tied up at 0-0. Moses Lake and Eastmont. Bit of a high knee there. Referee says play on. Aviles trying to sail past Wilbank. Wilbank will prevail this time, and though his captain's armband is about to come loose. Trying again is Ortega. Ortega having to turn back a little bit. Ortega with a clear path to the corner flag. Ortega, left foot across, and Mr. Segura sending it to the corner kick. That will be the fourth corner kick of the half for these Wildcats. It looks like it's going to be Ortega himself taking care of it. This moment of the game brought to you by Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their #1 priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty. Pickup and drop-off is available. Stop by their website, globalcarcare.net. Left foot across. That one's going to sail. Oh, my goodness. Niftily done, Mr. Valencia. But they're saying that it's a free kick for Moses Lake. They must have seen something illicit that I missed, ladies and gentlemen. I did not see it, but still, I gotta commend Mr. Valencia on his senior night, showing some serious hustle there to keep that ball in bounds. Cervantes, rejected by Espinosa. Trying again is Cervantes. The long push-up field. There's Freidig. The header by Landeros misses on it. Still tries to bring it down. Rejected. A good try. Top of the box. What's going to happen there? The heel touch by Ortega. Looking for a partner. Instead, it's Cruz. And ultimately, Landeros. Rejected by the backline of Eastmont. Trying again for Moses Lake Sanchez. Sanchez and Landeros. Cruz and Landeros. Pushing it upfield. Cruz, whistle on the play. Referee, assistant referee says foul. Now the center referee agrees, and it will be a free kick for Moses Lake. 23:07 on the clock. And let's see, we have two on the wall, it looks like, and lone candidate to take care of this corner kick is Mr. Juan Landeros, the junior. Now it's three on the wall. Right-footed cross. The half volley. Oh, and he misses. Good effort, though. Roybal. Shot across. Good defensive header by Eastmont. And let's see if something might happen here. Guillen and Pefferman. stopped at midfield. Trying again is Guillen. Opening the game up to Espinosa. Stopped by Roybal. Landeros. Off to the races is Sanchez. Pefferman wants no complications, just taps it out of bounds. Throw in for the Mavericks. Martinez, the co-captain. Defensive header by Cordero. Again out of bounds. Martinez, this time a bit of a deeper touch. Again out of bounds. Martinez. Cervantes, back to Martinez. Valencia gets involved. Successfully so. Aviles. Ortega. Espinosa all the way out. Good combination. Inside is Hernandez. Hernandez, the shot across, bounces off a defender. Landeros looking to give the defense some oxygen. Sanchez, back to Landeros. Back to Sanchez. And a bit of a jungle of red jerseys. Landeros manages to scoop it. Only temporarily. No, he gets it back now. Sanchez, shot across, the header, and a good combination by Moses Lake down the right flank. Ends up with a header by Arreola that didn't miss by much, Mawisen.
Yeah, a little better possession there for Moses Lake. They've been forcing things in that final third and just not quite being patient enough and finally moving things around and getting a couple quality crosses so far. And just missed that post by a couple feet.
The long kick up field. Pushing it with his head is Valencia. Wildbank will get there first before Mr. Aviles does. But ball goes out of bounds. A throw-in for Eastmont. We haven't seen Friday busy in a spell. Let's see if this changes here. Yielding for a teammate now. It will be Mr. Cordero taking care of this throw-in. And Aviles gets a spot inside the 6. There's the throw-in. Aviles, the header. Cleared away. Not a major worry. Battling for it is Sanchez for Moses Lake. Taken back by Cordero. Cordero slaloming past two. The short touch. Aviles. Aviles, the header, heart of the box from outside. The shot, and a good effort by Aviles that perhaps deserved better. Sails out of bounds.
Yeah, players are just struggling tonight to get a solid foot on the ball. It seems like when they're shooting it, either it's just taking a bad last-minute hop off the pitch, or they're just kind of losing focus. But haven't seen a whole lot of solid contact.
Bit of a collision there. Play continues. Play never stops, as a matter of fact. A good push up field. Off to chase it is Aviles. Battling with Wildbank. Wildbank wants no complications. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont. Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Plan your next tournament and event today. Call the Pro Shop today to schedule your time on the full swing S4 widescreen golf simulators. 509-884-4653. Play resumes. The throw-in. Defensive effort right by the flag that time by Calderon. Ball goes out of bounds. Another throw-in for the Wildcats. Taking care of it will be Adame. Adame. Ortega. Back to Adame. The shot across. Inside the box now. Rejected. Top of the box. Rejected again. This time it was Mr. Calderon clearing it out with more urgency than style. And it will be a throw-in for the Wildcats. The throw-in by Cordero. Inside the box, the header over the head of Friday. The shot, all right off the line, and it goes in. Bit of a tricky bounce that time. And Mr. Adame has himself a goal, and Wildcats have the lead, 1-0 here in the 29th minute of play.
Yeah, they've been holding up pretty firm, pretty strong there, and Mr. Freitag made a good initial save, and his defense almost came up for the support save also, but just too many attackers in the box there, and the ball just fell right to an open shooter.
Osvaldo Martinez, I beg your pardon, enters the game for the Wildcats, number 23 on his back. There's Martinez himself off to the races, being chased by the other Martinez, the Moses Lake one. There's a touch right to the hands of Mr. Freitag. Cervantes. Hernandez on the chase. Cervantes. Hernandez prevailing this time. Ortega, good ball movement. Valencia is going to leave one behind. He's being fouled. Referee says play on as Eastmont retains possession. Ortega, Valencia inside the box, leaving one behind, trying for two. The shot, right-footed touch by Guillen inside the box, rejected by Wildbank. Finding Sanchez and some room off to the races now is Arreola. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be Jimenez, way out of his line. Doing a marvelous job acting as his own sweeper that time. Landeros rejected by Cordero. Not a surprise for Freitag. The long kick upfield that time. By Adame. We have a substitution now. It looks like it's Mr. Peña returning to the action, number 2 on his back for Moses Lake. Cervantes. A touch further to the left. Recovered quickly by the Wildcats. The shot across that time. It looked like it was number 17, and yes, indeed it was. Hernandez. And it bounced off a Moses Lake player. I thought it was going to be just a goal kick. Indeed, it is a corner kick. 5th one of the half for Eastmont. 31 and 40 on the clock. The header. Oh my goodness, stopped in the line. Who's going to tap it in? There's a shot. Goal, 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 goal. Adame puts his name in the book for the second time. 32-01. And Eastmont beginning to step farther and farther away from the Mavericks' shadow. 2-0. Matt Wisen.
Yeah, Eastmont just keeps bringing people into the attack, and Moses Lake, they're standing pretty firm, but they're just getting way too many opportunities. Eastmont's just getting way too many opportunities, and there's only so much we can see, so much the Mavericks can do. I mean, they're covering Mr. Freitag pretty well, but man, when that ball just keeps ricocheting back at you, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, and we attributed part of the first goal to Lady Luck. This second shot by Adame was very skillful, we have to say. We have to give him credit where credit is due, I think.
Oh, yeah, it came in with pace and went, underneath the cover player's foot right there in the corner off the post. And it was a quality shot. Very, very difficult to defend, even when you're standing 2 inches away from it.
Yep. Anthony Saldivar is in for Eastmont now. 6 on his back, or rather number 6 on his back. He's going in there by himself, folks. 33 and 15 on the clock. Eastmont ahead of Moses Lake, 2-0, but still all to play for. The long ball across. The shot can't find any takers there. Looks like there's been a substitution. Yes, indeed, it's Julian Mercado in for Moses Lake, number 11 on his jersey. There's Mercado. The touch for Landeros. Battling for it is Pefferman. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for the Wildcats. So Julian Mercado, number 11, is in for Moses Lake. Jimenez. The retort by Peña. Scooped away by Martinez. Martinez, good through ball that time. Opportunity for Valencia. Valencia, if he can wrangle that ball. Valencia shakes one off. Valencia, personal maneuver. Valencia, and he tried to get a little too fancy when he had a player right on the penalty spot. Matt Wyson free as a bird.
Yeah, the goal was just like too big for him. It just drew all his attention. But was that Mr. Leon? Who is that? It was right on the penalty mark.
I think it was Martinez, number 23.
Yeah, and so, right there. But the big bright lights of the goal were shining a little too brightly there.
Absolutely. Harvest Valley Pest Control, living healthy, local, and pest-free. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet-safe material around your home or office. Call Harvest Valley Pest Control today for your free estimate. 509-423-2207. 509-423-2207. The through ball that time, finding Mercado. Mercado trying to triangulate. Rejected. Back to Mercado. Ortega. Valencia. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball, and it will be Eastmont ball. This moment of the game brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy, Aquatherapy, Sports Biomechanics, Orthopedic Physical Therapy, Orthotics, all you need to keep moving. Find them online at biosports.net, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The long pitch upfield, ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball, says the referee, and it will be Mr. Cordero taking care of it. Cordero. Couple of headers. Referee says it's going to be a corner kick. And it will be, it looks like Mr. Martinez, number 23, taking care of it. That would make it, where's my list? Here it is. The 6th corner kick of the half for the Wildcats. Right-footed touch. Right at the D, blocked away and sent away by Mr. Cruz. Cruz, nimble little maneuver. That through ball that time could be interesting if Arreola catches up to it. First on it, however, is the defense of the Wildcats. It looks like Adame, as a matter of fact. The touch for Jimenez. Looks like Adame is checking something on his wrist. Oh, no, it's just a wristband. He's not injured. He's just checking on his wrist there. Jimenez, 37-12. Just a couple more trips around the clock for the second hand, and it would be the beginning of injury time. I don't anticipate a whole lot of injury time, Watson. It's been an eminently cleanly played game. We have a substitution. It looks like number 8 for Eastmont has entered the contest. Alan Barajas. Number 8. Let's just make sure that I am correct on this. Yes, indeed, it's number 8, Alan Barajas. Because there's a 6 and a 9. I'm from way up here on Mount Nosebleed. They kind of look similar.
Very much so.
Free kick for Moses Lake. It will be Mr. Wiltbank taking care of it, looks like, co-captain for the Mavericks. The pivoting header that time to the top of the box, trying to find Segura. The header by Cruz. Rejected by the back line of Eastmont. Right-footed touch, and with more optimism than accuracy, that shot perhaps deserved a little better. Was it number 15? It looks like it was Mr. Sanchez, and the ball sails way out. Mr. Jimenez will restart the action. There's a long kick. Wildbank on the defensive header, right inside the circle. Moses Lake trying again. Trying to anticipate the back line of Eastmont was Mr. Arreola. No such luck this time. Jimenez. That's Wildbank. Wildbank. The long ball upfield. Segura. Calderon, Segura. Bit of a battle there. Hernandez on the recovery. This is interesting, 3-on-3. The touch, Martinez inside the box. Martinez, the stop, the turn, the shot. Oh my goodness, with the fingertips. Mr. Friday sending it out. No, it stays in. Valencia whistle on the play. There's an offside call. But Friday just saved Moses Lake and then some, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, he's been coming up big. Just a great presence in that goal tonight.
And how about Martinez coming off the bench today to take a starring role in the offense for Eastmont? Bit of a battle there. Mercado. That one is Peña. Recovered. Hernandez in a battle with Arreola. Arreola prevailing this time. Right-footed touch. Pefferman, not in the direction he wanted it to go. And Jimenez wants no complications. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw-in for Moses Lake. The time clock has stopped, so the time is now being kept on the field by the officials.
He's going to blow that here. Should any second. He's checked his watch a few times. We're 25 seconds over already.
The shot across. Jimenez before Mr. Segura can tap it in. Asking for it is Mr. Valencia here right in front of us. Hand to the whistle. And there's the whistle that tells us that this first half has ended with the home team, the Eastmont Wildcats, leading the visiting Moses Lake Mavericks by a score of 2-0. We'll be right back after this break. Don't go away.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here. Oh. I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Global Car Care has the best customer service in the Valley. From the moment you walk in the door, their goal is to help you stay on the road, so you can keep doing what's important to you. Global Car Care certified ASE mechanics stand behind your automotive repairs.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether, we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Welcome back, one and all, to Wildcat Stadium in beautiful East Wenatchee, Washington. We've just witnessed the first half of play between the home team, the Wildcats of Eastmont High, against the visiting Moses Lake Mavericks from the Blue Heron City, with the score favoring Eastmont by a tally of 2-0. Matt Wisen, so far I think the score represents in a fair fashion what transpired on the field.
I think so. I mean, it's hard to watch this game, and well, for me, it's easy to watch the game. It's hard to discuss it and not think that Moses Lake's. How am I trying to say this? Well, last time we saw Moses Lake, they were just trying to find answers. They were
trying to survive. Yes.
They were like Swedes searching for the submarine, and you know what that means. You know, just couldn't find that. And today it feels like there's so much more in the game, and but when you look at the stats, Eastmont's had, 6 or 7 corner kicks.
By my count, 6, yes.
So many more opportunities in the box. But Moses Lake still holding up, still finding ways to frustrate Eastmont. Eastmont not getting a very clean shots on the ball, except for a couple times tonight. And so as lopsided as those scores are, Moses Lake's still kind of in the game. They're still having opportunities. They're just not – they're forcing things in the final third. They're not quite getting enough players into the attack. They're only bringing maybe 4. And at the least, Eastmont's got 6 back. And so if they're not forcing shots from 30 yards out, they're just kind of sending a ball into a sea of defenders with 1 or 2 attackers in there.
Yeah, because Moses Lake has had some degree of success. I know there's a great big 0 on the scoreboard. We know that. But there have been some degree of success when they manage to kind of like take a deep breath and kind of collect themselves, put touches together, and try to go deep down the flanks. They have been able to at least worry the back line of Eastmont. However, we haven't seen a whole lot of that. We've seen a lot of the long ball and hoping for the best kind of deal.
Yeah, just take a breath. Trying to find a way to bring a flank into the attack. Find a way to bring somebody, sneak somebody in a little bit. Hold that ball just a little longer. They're doing a good job controlling possession in the middle third. And it's just once they can see the goal. It's kind of like when they forget to breathe. And the defense is kind of maybe so worried about Eastmont's counterattack that they're not getting very much involved in playing that supporting role. And so Moses Lake just runs out of gas at that point.
Well, it is 2-0. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll tell you what the second half will bring. It's 2-0 Eastmont over Moses Lake, but 40 minutes left. Don't go away.
Style or substance, form or function. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra Denali Ultimate. What we choose to know, we know completely. We are professional grade.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today, and let's find your happy place.
You've got a lot to do today. While you're out and about, remember to dispose of your unused medications safely and anonymously. It's a simple act that makes your home a safer place. Next time you're at the pharmacy, just place them in the drop box. To find a location, visit medproject.org.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
Welcome back to Wildcat Stadium in East Wenatchee. Moses Lake and Eastmont battling it out. So far, Eastmont ahead 2-0, but like we said before the break, 40 minutes to go where a lot can happen. This moment of the broadcast brought to you by Kennedy Real Estate Group. They're more than selling houses, they're building communities. Buying or selling, call the Kennedy Real Estate Group online at kennedygroup.com. We'd like to send a quick shout out to our crew today. Studio producer Ethan Leonard, camera operators Juan Sanchez and Jesse Ventura. Not that Jesse Ventura. Production assistant Tim Bronowski, and line producer Eric Granstrom. Now, Eric has done a fantastic job. I think I think he's getting really good at this. I think a little more practice, he could be the next Dan Koontz, don't you think?
They might want to keep him around.
Yeah, I think so. He's really, and it has nothing to do with the fact that he's standing right behind us. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right, well, what does Moses Lake need to do to get back into this one? Matt Wisen, the floor is yours.
Well, I mean, first of all, believe themselves. It's the same team that beat Eastmont 1-0 at Moses Lake not too long ago. Ball's still round, field's still a rectangle, the goals are still the same size. They can still find that goal. Whatever it takes to maybe find some confidence, they're doing pretty good. Just like I said, they just need to convert some of these possessions into shots that they're actual shots. I mean, they're shooting the ball, but they're not shots on frame. Like I said, bring an extra attacker in a little bit, take a couple breaths, find some quality passes and some good movement, and then we've got a game. Eastmont, on the other hand, they're relying a lot on a fast attack, like without a whole lot of buildup. I mean, one or two touches through the middle, and they're in. And get a quick cross in. Eastmont could take the wind out of the sails for Moses Lake if they would take a few extra touches through the middle. And they would slowly build up. And once they're in the third, have some more passes, find some more precision and tactical touches where they're trying to pull defenders out and move attackers in and play that tiki-taka kind of a game. And they're more than capable of doing that. And I think that's they've relied on a little bit of pinball game in the penalty box to get those shots. And if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. But sometimes you got to rely on quality passes. And now we got the Moses Lake underway here.
Moses Lake from right to left. Eastmont from left to right, ladies and gentlemen. Action has resumed. Second half underway here at Wildcat Stadium near the eastern shores of the mighty Columbia. There is Jimenez. The header that time doesn't quite find Mr. Martinez, who lands kind of awkwardly on one of his feet, and now he's limping around. This could be a little worrisome for the bench brain trust of the Eastmont Wildcats. Landeros, Sanchez trying to slalom it past three markers, has to turn back. Cervantes switching flanks, interrupted by the back line of the Wildcats. The push up field, stopped by Wiltbank. Arreola battling with Guzman. Arreola prevailing. Arreola, the shot across. Oh my goodness, a timely effort that time by Cordero, and the shot now sails out of bounds. But that was an interesting maneuver by Moses Lake that time, Matt Wisen. Instead of just hoping for the best, they tried to gain some yardage and tried for a better, higher percentage shot that almost paid off.
Yeah, a decent possession there. Mr. Arreola really held on to that ball well and had good control of it at his feet, and were able to win a couple of one-on-ones. And it just didn't get an opportunity for many more Eastmont players or Moses Lake players to get up and recognize that moment that the ball's getting deep into the box, and it's time to give him some more options.
A hard foul near the center circle. Eastmont player rolling around, clearly in some distress. It will be a free kick for the Wildcats, but first we need to get this young man vertical again, and it is Mr. Martinez who has had a rough start to this second half. 42 and 24 on the clock, so just a couple of trips around the clock for the second hand here in the second half. And here comes the free kick. Just a few yards past the midfield line. The shot by Adame. Rejected. Trying again is Ortega. The shot. Wiltbank on defense. Sanchez. Sanchez looking for a handball. Handball is granted. Will be a free kick for the Mavericks. Wildbank. 43:09 on the clock. Roy ball. Down the right flank. Forward can't quite cajole that one. Barajas, the long push-up field. Martinez showing some healthy wheels, which is saying something considering how rough of a go he's had in the beginning of the second half. Pefferman. The triangulation interrupted by Roy ball. Trying to find Landeros. They find him on the second try. Landeros trying to make it between two red jerseys. Landeros has to turn back. Cervantes redistributing now for Segura. Segura and the shot across. The header can't quite find Arreola. Defensive effort thwarted by Moses Lake. The heel touch by Calderon. Taken back. Charge from behind. Whistle on the play. Foul called. Free kick for Eastmont deep in their own half of the field. This moment of the game brought to you by Les Schwab. Having the right set of tires and wheels on your vehicle is just part of essential safety. Les Schwab takes your safety seriously. Stop by today. Substitution coming. Thank you very much, Matt. It looks like it was this fella right here, right in front of us.
I believe it was 11 on the far side.
Okay, on the far side. Thank you very much. 11 for Moses Lake. Let's have a look-see.
You might want to
It
check
would be like Julian Mercado. Ball goes out of bounds. And 11 for Eastmont now is restarting the action. Adame. Trying to keep it alive. Can't quite make it happen. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Moses Lake. Landeros. Landeros and Calderon. Calderon and Wildbank. Wildbank looking for the head of Sanchez. Stopped by the Eastmont midfield. Adame. Recovered by Cervantes. Cervantes and Martinez. Martinez on the long ball. All the way to the right corner. And getting fouled. Getting fouled was Mercado. Referee says nothing. Play continues. Off to the races now. Defensive effort by Roy Ball. He gets left behind. Whistle on the play. Referee says...
There's a foul there, just to cut him on the shoulder a little bit.
All right, thank you, Matt. Foul on the far end, says the assistant referee, Mr. Campbell. And Wildbank will restart the action. Straight up Route 1. Trying to find Arreola. Rejected by the Wildcats. The long push-up field. Looking for Hernandez. Hernandez trying to bring it down. He does. Hernandez leaving one behind. Trying for two. Trying to find Martinez. First on it. On defense was Calderon. Adame trying again. Bouncing off Cervantes. Ball goes out of bounds. It's a throw-in for the Wildcats. 46-36 on the clock. Good move. Martinez. Martinez. The shot across. Martinez. Defensive header. Redirects the ball before Valencia can get to it. Now it's Martinez for Moses Lake this time. That will be David Martinez. The long kick up field for Osvaldo Martinez. Rejected. Ball goes out of bounds. Play resumes. David Martinez. The header by Arreola. The through ball. Trying to surprise Jimenez. No such luck. It will be a goal kick for Eastmont. This moment of the game brought to you by Sangster Motors. Family owned and operated. Home of the all-new electric Hummer pickup and SUV. Valencia. Rejected. Scoot back by Saldivar. Moses Lake on the recovery. And now on the move inside Eastmont territory. Calderon. That one is Landeros. Landeros, right foot across. Can't quite find a taker. David Martinez, World Bank. Peña. David Martinez. Taken back by the Wildcats. Pushing the pause button. Guzman. Rejected by Peña. Bit of a collision there. Play continues. Peña. Taken back by the Wildcats. Adame. There's Adame. Off the touch by Hernandez. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Eastmont. 48-39 on the clock. Adame. Martinez Osvaldo. Rejected by Martinez David. And that one sails almost to our booth up here. Throwing for Moses Lake. Landeros. Calderon. Trying to connect with Sanchez. Defensive effort by Eastmont. In this case, Mr. Pefferman. And he was fouled, says the referee, so it'll be a free kick deep in their own half for the Wildcats. This moment of the game brought to you by Save Mart. Shop smart, shop local, serving the Wenatchee Valley since 1962. A long kick upfield into Moses Lake territory. Two players, Martinez Osvaldo and Martinez David, waiting for it to land down. They collide, and there's a yellow card. There's a yellow card, and it will be the Moses Lake Martinez, the recipient of it. It looks like. Let's double check. Yeah, he's the one heading towards his own sideline. So yellow card for... Let's double check. I might have the wrong guy here. It's Calderon. It's Calderon. It's Calderon, number 16, with the first yellow card of the game. It's been an eminently clean game so far, Matt Wisen, but that challenge just a little too much mustard on the hot dog. Matt agrees, by the way.
It was just a little bit, a little aggressive. I didn't see any ill will or in malice in that attack. It was just a little over the top, and it resulted in a reckless, I guess, challenge.
Moses Lake, and the frustration on Sanchez's face as he can't bring that ball down as he was hoping for. Bit of a charge from behind. Hernandez hits the deck. Whistle on the play once again. Moses Lake should not lose their cool. They have enough skill to turn this one into a closer game than it is now. So they should not resort to an extreme brand of physical soccer, especially when we still have half an hour to go. Substitution coming. And it is number 17 for Moses Lake. And that gentleman's name is Edgar Bernal. He's still not in. There's the shot. The header, and that one sails a little, just a hair too wide. A good effort that time. It looked like it was Mr. Valencia on the effort.
Yeah, good job getting your body turned and getting some, that's not an easy header to redirect something that's coming in at that angle.
Now we have the substitution. And another substitution, this time for Eastmont. Estani Avilés, number 5, is in for the team in red, the Wildcats. Los Gatos. Shot across. Good combination. Oh, my goodness. And the touch by Landeros couldn't find Arreola. But it was a matter of inches there, folks. Throwing for Moses Lake. Rejected. Good combination. Interrupted. There's Bernal. One of his first touches since coming off the bench. And Jimenez taking care of business in the back. Martinez can't quite bring it down. There's Martinez. Martinez, if he sails past one, oh, he almost did. Play continues. Aviles inside the box. And sending it out of bounds with more urgency than the style is J.J. Oronia, whom we saw in that game against Wenatchee. Another substitution. And it will be a throw-in for Eastmont. 53-43 on the clock. Cordero. Cordero punched away by Freidig. The touch by Adame. The counter in the making by Moses Lake, thwarted near midfield. Pfefferman. Valencia now from the right side. Valencia slaloming past one, trying for two, finds himself surrounded, under siege. Landeros taken back. Cordero, the long ball. Inside the box is Aviles looking for some help. Aviles, Valencia, Oronia gets involved. Throw-in for the Wildcats. Coming up on NCWLIFE channel, May 15th, a Thursday, is the Salem Capitals at the Wenatchee Bighorns. Some basketball action coming your way on NCWLIFE. Oronia trying to clear it out. Couple of touches. The game, the tip-off for the game is 7 p.m. The pregame starts at 6:45 with Grant Olson on the call, so you won't want to miss it. Couple of players down, one for each team, actually, and now Mr. Jimenez goes and chases it right at the line there. The long push-up field. It looked like it was Barajas pushing it upfield. There's Oronia. Oronia has a bit of trouble staying upright. Valencia could take good advantage of this. And then now it's Wilbank slipping. The touch for Ortega, looking for a gap. Ortega finds himself surrounded. Nimbly taken by the Mavericks. A long ball that time. Two waiting inside the box. The short touch, Arreola. Cleared away nimbly by Pfefferman. Trying again is Martinez. David, the shot. Not a major concern for Mr. Jimenez, who watches it sail by. 56-14 on the clock, my wise, and the floor is yours.
Still a little bit of first half itis for Moses Lake. They haven't really solved that impatience in the final third and just kind of wasting good opportunities there. And if you're not fast enough to bring to get into the attack, as an attacker, you need to realize that you got to hold that ball up a little bit longer and wait for your support crew to show up.
Saldivar. Aviles. Now Valencia battling. Worldbank prevailing for Moses Lake. Peña. Off to chase him is Osvaldo Martinez. The long ball by Peña. Trying to find Arreola. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Mavericks. There's the throw in. The long push-up field. Arreola. Taken back cleanly and nimbly by Cordero. Still a couple of bounces there. Kind of a ping pong. Make that a pinball machine sort of action. Oronia. The header by the Wildcats. Keeps the danger at bay. But here comes Moses Lake again. Landeros. Landeros. Bernal. Bernal. The hesitation touch. The long kick up field. Finding Aviles. Aviles. Retreating for Ortega. Oh, that didn't work. Landeros. Looking for Arreola. There's Arreola with the header. Defensive effort by Eastmont. There's a shot from way outside, about 20 yards or so. Pefferman, Cordero, and Guzman bending but not breaking. Whistle on the play. Foul called. Correct decision by the referee, Mr. Gutierrez. And now he's asking Moses Lake players to take a deep breath, like my partner here said, and not try to restart the action until they've heard the whistle. Substitution coming for the Mavericks.
You know, he didn't have to allow that substitution if he saw Moses Lake was trying to set up for a quick restart. And instead, he holds up play to allow that. And then, I just kind of, as an attacking-minded player or a coach, I would probably take a little bit of be a little salty about the way that played out.
It's Filemon Sanchez returning to the pitch. Corner of the box. Sanchez. The shot across and the stop. By Mr. Jimenez. Sanchez connecting with Martinez, and Martinez with the shot across. The pivoting header that time by Saldivar. Rejected and pushed upfield. Not a major worry for the back line of Eastmont, but here come the Mavericks again. Arreola. Guzman. Finding Avilés. Avilés. Yielding for Ortega. Oroni on the rejection. Ortega. Guillen. Cordero. The ball goes out of bounds. Tacos Chava. You love Tacos Chava and East Wenatchee. Let them cater your next event for the holidays. Find them on Facebook by searching Tacos Chava East Wenatchee. The pivoting header. Not a major worry for Mr. Jimenez. It's still 2-0 Eastmont. Now 60 minutes, 30 seconds into this game. So we're into the second half of the second half. A good combination with Saldivar opening the game up. Right side, the touch, goal, 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 goal! Ortega! Angel Ortega for the Eastmont Wildcats. Matt Wisen.
Yeah, great finish there. Good patience, or good ball control by Eastmont. Fantastic pass across the back. I thought Mr. Freitag was going to be able to come up with that, and I think his defenders thought so also, because they weren't making a play on the ball, and Mr. Ortega snuck right in and buried that thing.
Substitution coming for the Moses Lake Mavericks. It looks like it's Calderon returning after his yellow card. There's Calderon. The touch of a Roy ball. Good takeaway that time. Cordero. Espinosa. To the right side for Adame. Guillen. Cordero. Good maneuver that time by Osvaldo Martinez. Avilés. Avilés. Good move, trying to shake off a marker. Now the pitch plays him a trick, but he still retains possession, has to turn back. Cordero. Pefferman. What a rock he is out back, Pefferman. Very reliable.
Well back there.
The long touch upfield. Sails over and past Mr. Cordero. Ball goes out of bounds. Belongs to the Mavericks. Arreola. Arreola shaking one off. Arreola. Arreola, the touch. The shot. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That's exactly what you were talking about, Matt Wisen. taking that extra touch, taking that extra breath, and it pays off for the Mavericks with a goal by number 15, Filemon Sanchez, in the 64th minute of play.
Yeah, good possession there. Good pass across. Nice, nice shot. I mean, just roofs that thing, and that's not easy to do right there inside that close to the bar there. A lot of people put it over.
The shots that look the easiest are the hardest ones to make sometimes. Right. So 3-1 when it looked like Eastmont had put this one away, courtesy of Angel Ortega. The Mavericks get on the board, 63-41. And this could be the start of something rather special here. We still have about 17 minutes of action. A good takeaway that time. The shot, let's see what's going to happen. And that one sails over the crossbar just high. A good idea for Moses Lake. And we have one or two, I think up to three. We'll double check. Let's see, number 3. No, just one substitution. Anybody on this side? No, nobody on this side. So just number 3, Mr. Cruz, returning to the action. Eddie Cruz. We saw him in the first half doing his thing for the Mavs. And Eastmont, and it sounds funny, but Eastmont needs a goal right here. They're ahead by 2, but they cannot let Moses Lake get too deeply back into this contest, Matt Wisen. They need a counter. They need not just the jab, but they need something to come behind it.
Yeah, it's a game of momentum and recognizing momentum swings. And if Eastmont can get that counter, if they can regain possession or just take some wind out of that sail, then that momentum dies. And so Mosaic's trying everything they can do to keep riding that, and that includes get the ball back in quickly, keep the pace up, keep Eastmont off their balance a little bit, and we can maybe see this game open up.
Eastmont on the move. Adame. Couple of bounces. Out of bounds it goes. It will be Eastmont putting it back into play. Wildbank. Roy ball. Good push up field for Arreola. Rejected. Cannot quite find Mr. Aviles. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont taking care of it, and perhaps Kennedy taking a few more seconds off the clock. Ball goes out of bounds, and you can see the urgency in how Moses Lake goes and fetches the ball. Ian Ortiz is in for Eastmont. If you can hear the shouts of "Go Ian, go Ian, go Ian." There's the throw-in. Punching it away. Freitag the shot, and the upright says no! Twice! Oh my goodness! Matt Wisen, we were talking about the easiest shots are the hardest ones to make. Well, sometimes the post gets involved too. And Mr. Freitag that time, he didn't even think about trying to just punch it away like he did last time. He went for it and tried to grab it with both hands and everything else that he could.
Yeah, he was not going to take any chances there on any more rebounds.
Stopped at the 18. Martinez Osvaldo. Off to the races. Ortega. Ortega. The chipper. Ortega. Oh my goodness. Ortega. Right at the. Oh my goodness. That hit a Moses Lake player who kept the ball out. But at what price? It was Mr. Wildbank saving his team's bacon. And getting back up rather gingerly. Still. Oh, yeah, he got hit in a very, very delicate area, folks.
Yeah, he's been on that post, guarding that post like
several times
for his life tonight. I've been very impressed by him. He's a natural center back and been doing really well. And he just came up huge for his team right there.
Martinez, the header, and now it's Friday saying no. It was Friday, it was Wilbank, it was the post.
It must have been a foul occurred in the box, so we don't have a corner, and we're gonna have a substitution.
Yes, looks like Moses Lake is sending some fresh legs here. We'll keep you posted as to who they are, time willing. 68-55. You take one look at the score, you say 3-1. Oh, Eastmont has got one. No, he's got this one in the bag. No, sorry. Not quite yet.
Yeah.
Here comes a substitution, or will the play resume first? The play will resume first. Freidig. Taken back by Ortiz. Rejected and recovered by Moses Lake. A takeaway by Cruz. Shooting it across the center circle. Arreola. The left-footed touch by Landero sails out of bounds. It should be a goal kick for Eastmont. And here come the subs. It's number 7 and number 4. So Mr. Wilbank will return, 4 on his back. And number 7, Mr. Segura, will also see some playing time, having started for Moses Lake.
It looks like they're holding Mr. Wilbank off for one.
A little longer, yes indeed. Valley Tractor, North Central Washington's trusted equipment and rental dealer for 75 years. The header that time. Under some pressure now is Guzman. Jimenez, not letting the ranch catch on fire. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Moses Lake. Together for Youth, encouraging you to dispose of unused and expired prescriptions to protect youth and the environment. Find a kiosk near you by visiting medproject.org. Wilbank. The touch doesn't quite find the boots he was hoping for. Instead, it goes out of bounds. Throw in for Eastmont via Adame and Ortiz. Ortiz touches the ball, and the home crowd explodes here, folks. Segura. The quick run. Under some pressure, Mr. Pefferman. The ball still in bounds. Pefferman has to go try again. And cleats up. Mr. Pefferman finds himself the recipient of that challenge by number 15 for Moses Lake, Mr. Sanchez. Referee not buying, says get right back up. Still, it's a free kick for the Wildcats. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Moses Lake. Cruz bounces off. Back to Cruz. Right-footed touch all the way across for Landeros. Landeros, bit of a burst of speed. Referee says ball went out of bounds. No foul. It will be a throw-in for the Mavericks. Full flag is up. Let's see what the referee says. We got a penalty. We have a penalty.
See here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The assistant referee, Mr. Landa, waving his flag. It's a penalty and a golden chance for Moses Lake to turn this one into another nail-biter, just like the one they had at Lions Field in the fabled Blue Heron City in Grant County.
Yellow cards being issued.
All right. It will be, it looks like, Mr. Cordero, second yellow card of the match. First one for an Eastmont player, because the challenge was serious enough that it looked like is being carried off the field. I don't want to alarm anybody, so I will not give any names until I'm sure of who it is. But for the moment, it'll be Mr. Sanchez, who already has a tally in his favor, taking care of this penalty kick. 2 actors, 1 scene. And
you know, they can sub a player in for this injured player right now, but
Sanchez, right-footed touch. Sanchez! Jimenez coming up huge. Play resumes. A quick run down the side. Referee says no penalty. Get back up, young man. And back up he does get. In this case, it was Osvaldo Martinez. 74-52. Now we saw Jimenez jump up and down after making the save. Does that count as taunting?
You know, I don't think so. I mean,
if he had directed it very specifically at an opponent player, perhaps, yeah. But he did not. He did not. Because I've seen goalkeepers, you know, try to do the Kimba Mutombo thing, the finger and the index finger, and that can get a team in trouble because your goalkeeper gets a yellow card. He has to come out.
And I need to check the rules on this, but you know, is that not a penalty? It's a live ball at that point.
I sense that we're going to hear from Mr. Navarro on that one.
If it was a live ball at that point, which it was, and a player commits a foul, whether it's a taunting foul or something else, he could have really cost his team there.
Substitution for Moses Lake. It looks like is Mr. Arreola, feeling much better, looks like, hopefully. That was the player that was injured. A quick run. Valencia, left-footed touch. Valencia, no doubter! It was actually Ortega with another beauty of a shot.
Yeah, that was just a laser.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, no doubter. And that, my friends, is the 4th tally of the game for Eastmont in the 76th minute.
Player just hobbled off the edge of the pitch from Moses Lake.
I see him. He seems to be tending to one of his cleats, though. He doesn't seem to be... he's in a bit of pain, yes, indeed. He's taking off his shoe.
Does not look like Moses Lake has any plans to replace him. That was a very unfortunate swing of events for Moses Lake.
Oh, my goodness. In a couple of minutes or so, the momentum just completely shifted. There's Jimenez punching it away. Elaborate if you...
So, I mean, unfortunate in that a save penalty, which would have made it a 1-goal game, now it's a 3-goal game. That kind of a swing really is deflating for anybody, and you can kind of see it in the action right now. Moses Lake's not taking their time. They're taking their own sweet time. They don't have anybody warming up to come back in for the injured player. They're going to still play a player down and 3 goals down with 2 minutes left in regulation. Kind of, to me, it's raising the white flag.
Ball goes out of bounds. 3, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They have 11. They have 11.
I did not see the player come in for him.
5, 7, 10, 11. They do have 11, yes.
Okay. White flag taken back down.
Folks, with Eastmont ahead at 4-1, I'd like to steal 30 seconds of your time. 10 years is a long, long time. And you only get to turn 10 years old one time. So I'd like to send some love to my beautiful daughter, Gabriela, who turns 10 in a matter of days, as a matter of fact.
Oh, happy birthday, Gabriela.
Indeed. Happiest of birthdays to you, my love. Play resumes. World Bank. Bit of a battle there. A bit of a collision there, and perhaps a couple of angry tempers there, because Martinez once again involved in a bit of a kerfuffle, and a yellow card has been issued. It looks like against a Moses Lake player. It looks like it's number 18. Oh, the other Martinez. David Martinez. All right, so Moses Lake showing still some fight. I'm not sure if it's the right kind of fight, but we'll see how this final few minutes unfurl. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont. There's a throw-in. Adame and Pfefferman, and this could be a bit of a gimme. What happened there? Personal maneuver, the shot, and Mr. Jimenez coming up big off the shot by Segura. Do we have any last minute info?
A little bit of info, and we'll see how this ball gets played in. That goal that Moses Lake scored tonight turns out to be a very costly goal for Eastmont, and we know how complicated the formula is for the tie-in, the tiebreakers, and stuff like that. So with that goal that Eastmont gave up and Moses Lake scores, Eastmont loses the tiebreaker with Davis. So lots on the line.
That's going to hurt like a punch to the gut.
Yeah. So the home field play-in, the home field hosting ability goes away.
All right. Thank you to our producer Eric Granstrom for delivering those news. Or rather, that news. The news. By foretelling us, basically. Adame. That is a tough break.
Yeah.
That is a tough break. I am stunned. I got, of course, no dog in this fight here, folks, but man, that is some tough news. Because there's a quick tap inside the box. Arreola, because and there's the whistle that tells us that this game goes into the books, with Eastmont having defeated Moses Lake by a score of 4-1. We'll be right back after this with the post-game show. Don't go away.
There's no place like home, because home is where we're totally comfortable. It's where we can be ourselves and let our guards down. It's where we make memories, and we're always imagining new ways to keep it totally comfortable. Carrier. Total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. We can lift this up.
Great, I want that one. I would like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
and I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Tacos Chava has something new. Customers at Tacos Chava say it's the best Mexican food around. Nachos, enchiladas, tortas, ensaladas, and introducing camarones in many styles. You'll love the fresh salsa bar with so much selection. Are you ready for Tacos Chava? Find them at 2 great locations, the Wenatchee Valley Mall and Eniat. Tacos Chava, tan delicioso.
Les Schwab changed the tire game more than 70 years ago. Today, we still believe you should get more from less. Like more hustle, less hassle. More of the best service around, less of the runaround. Because we include America's best tire warranty in every tire we sell. So you get more unbeatable warranty, less charging you extra. It's why we're more than proud to say, you get more from less.
Well, looks like our surgery patient is feeling better today.
Yep, I didn't need any oxy today. I thought I'd do a little surgery on the drain.
Huh. Do you need your pain pills anymore?
No.
Well, we should get them out of the house. There are places to drop them off.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I can do that right now.
And I will look at the drain.
Prevent opioid misuse. Find safe medication return options near you at med-project.org.
Get a great deal on making the most of every property. The Kubota commercial landscape lineup is built to do more. From the RTVX utility vehicle to the Z700 mower to the SVL track loader. When your reputation is on the line, you need equipment that doesn't let you down. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for 48 months, or save up to $4,000.
Right now at Les Schwab Tires, it's the best for less sales event. Save up to $120 instantly on a set of 4 tires. Choose from a wide selection of our longest lasting, best performing tires, and every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty. With a 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. It's our best deal on our best tires with the best service in the business. Get more from less.
A ductless unit from Carrier can keep anyone comfortable. Take Shelly, for instance. She finds me time in her new attic-turned-home gym. And with her Carrier ductless unit, the temperature is always perfect. No matter how intense her workout gets. Carrier. Total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. With professional-grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
At Abby's, Toppings to the Edge is a promise we've kept for 60 years and counting. We load our pizzas with fresh ingredients, quality meats, and real cheese, so every bite is legendary. If you can find a better pizza, buy it. Abby's, you just can't top it. Right now, every day is Taco Tuesday at Abby's. Our Taco Especial is on sale 7 days a week. This giant pizza serves up to 6 people and is at a very special price. Order at abbys.com. Give us a call or just drop by. We're family-owned Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride in zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
Welcome back to Wildcat Stadium in beautiful East Wenatchee, Washington. We just witnessed the Eastmont Wildcats take this one by a score of 4-1 over a game Moses Lake Maverick squad. Next to me is the head coach of the Wildcats, Vidal Hurtado. On the far left, on my far left, is Jose Valencia, and on my immediate right is Brandon Jimenez, the goalkeeper. If you allow me, Coach, I'm going to start with this young fella here. Now, Brandon, congratulations on this fine victory. Let's go right away to that penalty kick. Tell me, how did you save it so brilliantly?
Well, it's really more of a guess. I guess I got lucky, but I had the support of the team, the motivation of my coaches. I really had to hold this game accountable, just try to save it, put my team up, and just keep it safe.
You knew what was at stake, right? If that penalty kick went in, it was a 1-goal game with a quarter hour to go. Plenty of time for them to do some more damage.
Yeah, but honestly, just as long as I have the support of the team, it's all worth it, and I'm glad I saved it for them.
All right, congratulations. No way, I was expecting a different face. All right, Valencia, Jose, welcome. What does this do to the confidence of the team going forward?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank my coach, Hurtado. He's, I guess you could say, a coach, a mentor. He's helped me read books, a lot. You might think, well, what do books have to do with soccer? But no, they got a lot to do, and, being positive with the team and getting this result, a lot of people see the success, but, out in the practice field, people don't see what we're really working for. Like, all these people, they're not there at practice, so winning and, but starting to, at the season, we started losing and, it wasn't going good for us, but, keep on going, motivating the team, being positive, being mentally strong is big key and factor in this game, so, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Valencia. If we could switch places with this fine young man. First of all, congratulations, Coach.
You,
your knee is nice and free. That is awesome.
Almost.
All right, almost. All right. Coach, you are becoming the team nobody wants to face in the playoffs. You are peaking at just the right time.
Yeah, absolutely. And the credit to the boys. We did start with a really heavy schedule, and we were fighting in all of them, but we weren't getting results. And so sometimes our record maybe was indicating that we weren't competing, but we've been in every game, and right now we are competing and we're getting results. We're scoring multiple goals, so we are becoming a little bit dangerous. We got a couple guys with injuries that weren't able to help us today, but as you could see, the people, the reserves really stood up and made a difference. So we are in a good place right now mentally. We got to get a little bit better physically in the next 3 days, but it's been a phenomenal season as far as experience with these guys.
Now, when the going was going tough, when it was 1-5, and people, were thinking, this looks. What did you tell the team? How did the team stay together? How did you keep them facing in the right direction?
Well, my talks were about process over outcome, and knowing that the results of games weren't because we weren't competing. It just so happened like we lost 1-0 games in the last 2 minutes of a match. We were in the game for the whole time. So it was just about being positive, wanting to work hard at practice. This is all credit to them. I do try to stay as positive as I can. In a sports culture, we look at the result of a game to dictate whether it's successful or not. And my point to them was let's not look too much at the record right now and just continue to grow as a team over the next few weeks. And one game at a time, we got a little bit better. People were starting to be healthy and on point. And right now, this is where we're at. So, yeah, we're on the way up. But just keeping positive, wanting to be at practice, and kind of be putting things in perspective for our boys was really big for us.
All right. Well, I'm going to turn them back again to this fine gentleman over here. And Brandon, let me ask you, what do you think the team needs to work on, number one, between now and whatever comes next, the next game?
Well, there's multiple things that we could work on, but for my end, since I'm a goalkeeper, I would say defensive talk. Defensive talk really comes to the end. There's a lot of errors that we had this game, but honestly, I'm proud of my defense, how they work. They're learning to do that more, and yeah, all I can do is motivate them.
All right, fantastic. And let's turn around. Let's do the musical chairs thing again. And was there something that Moses Lake did today that gave you trouble?
Oof. I don't know. It's kind of hard. We won, so I mean that's all that's important. I mean, but on their aspect, their number 4 was really talking. He tried to communicate a lot with their defense and tell them what to do. So
Wilbank.
Yeah. So number 4, shout out you, bro. That was good from you. Probably noticed this. So, but yeah, and I said number 4 was really good at moving their defense around.
All right, and let's do the musical chairs thing once again. Your opinion, what needs to improve between now and whoever comes next?
Sticking to our assignments and then playing the game 80 minutes with the same focus, intensity, and fulfilling your duty as your individual player. Do your job first, and then support your neighbor, your teammate second. So I think we almost got in trouble there in the last 10 minutes of the game, and that would be my coaching point for our boys is finish the game. Make sure that you're engaged when the ball is live. There's not many moments where you can just relax. You got to just stay focused, especially in this game where our goal was not to concede no goals. And so we almost got there. The boys worked hard. The second thing is you just got to honestly work on our recovery. We looked a little tired towards the end, and so this weekend will help. Monday will help, and then we're playing Tuesday in a playing game.
All right, thank you very much. Congratulations to all 3 of you. When we come back, we'll close this one out from East Wenatchee. Don't go away.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
All right, folks. The score says it all. Eastmont 4, Moses Lake 1. And if you're Eastmont, plenty to be happy about tonight.
Oh, definitely. You're 4 games in a row now winning. You're coming into the win streak at the right time at the end of the season. You live to see another game, and that's kind of what it's all about. Wenatchee won state. When they did that year, they had a lot of road games to play in playoffs. And, Eastmont's mentality is that, they would love to play here at home, but they don't care who they play. They just want to play and keep playing. And one game at a time. I mean, I hate to be cliche, but that's what it is.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. And Moses Lake, the last time we saw them, they were yielding 7 to Wenatchee. And today, they were in it until the final quarter hour.
Yeah, I mean, there's a 2-goal swing right there at the last place. Yeah. Fantastic save by the keeper. Yeah. And then an amazing shot. And 2-goal swing, which would have been a 1-goal game at that point, and instantly turns into a 3-goal game, and Eastmont can breathe a sigh of relief. But Moses Lake, kudos to them. They had opportunities. They played a better second half than they did the first, and I think they can build off of that. It wasn't a bad game. Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all. Plenty to be proud of for the Mavericks as well. Well, folks, this is how we close this one out. Final score, Eastmont 4, Moses Lake 1. On behalf of everyone involved, this fine gentleman here is Matt Weiss, and I'm Sebastián Moraga saying thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Give and go. Good shot.
Thanks for joining us for live coverage of Prep Spring Sports on the NCWLIFE channel. Today's broadcast has been brought to you in part by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Tacos Chava, Together for Youth, and Valley Tractor. We now return you to normal programming already in progress.
Scoring is Brittany Howe, and a 2-run double for Bella Clinton makes it a 5-0 ball game.